That was Winning Dive, the final artistic etude in Premier Piano Course, Technique Book 1B. The focus of that piece is to find the appropriate tempo so that the performance is both expressive and artistic. Artistic etudes allow students to showcase their technique in a musical setting. This etude demonstrates 4 of the technique tools introduced in Technique Book 1B. Smooth legato, crisp staccato, rising wrist, and amazing phrasing. Short patterned exercises introduce each of the technique tools. Students usually experience each technique tool on the closed keyboard cover prior to playing on the keyboard. For example, when introducing crisp staccato, students make a loose fist with the right hand. Next, they lightly tap the closed keyboard cover with the lower joint of the fingers. Then students uncurl the fingers into a rounded hand position. Using finger 3, they tap on the keyboard cover with the same tapping motion. The exercise that follows, called dripping Faucet, uses the same motion with finger 3 playing a patterned exercise on the keyboard. Each technique tool is introduced in carefully planned steps. Teachers should always introduce the tools to students in the lesson time and make sure they can execute them properly before going home to practice and apply them to music. I would like to demonstrate one more technique tool, rising wrist. On the closed keyboard cover, the student places the hand in a rounded hand position. The wrist is gently raised until finger 3 is the only finger touching the keyboard cover. Finally, the wrist leads the hand gently into the air. Technique 1B also introduces important hands-together workshops that focus on developing the skills necessary for coordinating hands-together playing. As we all know, playing hands together can be one of the most difficult skills for a beginning pianist. There are 3 types of hands-together workshops in Technique 1B. They are all prepared on the closed keyboard cover before going to the keyboard. The first one has one hand holding while the other plays. The second Hands Together workshop has students moving in contrary motion. This can be easily prepared by holding both hands in the air so that the fingertips of the right hand are touching the same fingertips of the left hand. Then one slowly taps the fingers together in a steady rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The final Hands Together workshop prepares students to play in parallel motion and culminates by playing sequential patterns on the keyboard. As you use Technique 1B, you will find that the technique tools are easy to understand. The Hands Together workshops are essential to develop coordination skills. The patterned exercises provide students with the necessary repetitions to make the technique feel natural, and the artistic etudes focus on artistic, expressive, and effortless performance.